What is up, everybody? What is up? I finally did it. I did my countdown. I'm excited, man. I'm excited about that. All right. So I should be live on Instagram, YouTube, and on Facebook. So I'm going to check every now and then to make sure that I'm actually live on YouTube. This is going to be exciting because yesterday I had a long conversation. I had about an hour conversation with someone, with a seller. So every day I'm going to be going live probably around this time, 10 o'clock Central Standard Time, just so that you guys can hear me talking to leads. You can also kind of get a feel of how I talk to these people. And then obviously I'm trying to bring confidence to most of the people that, supposed to be making their calls, but they're not. I enjoy doing it because it's to me, it's like putting on a pair of pants. For women, it's like putting on a pair of panties, but it's fun. You know what I mean? You're creating these. You literally what I'm doing is I'm creating friendships whenever I'm talking to leads. I'm having fun. And the way I do it, the way I close most of my sales is I'm not being that pushy guy. Like I'm helping you figure out what decision you want to make. Whatever decision you want to make, I'm literally I'm guiding you through your decision. That's it. I'm just like a guider. Now, if you want to sell to me, if you're ready to go, okay, let's have a good conversation. Let me get some information out of you. That way I can help you with your decision that you're about to make. Nobody wakes up and say, I'm gonna sell my house today. I'm just gonna sell it. What is the logic behind it? What is the reasoning? Like what made you wake up and say, hey, I want to sell my house? What situation are you in to just say, yes, I want to sell my property? Right? Nobody just wakes up and say, hey, I want to sell my house. Like I'm in a nice home. I'm in a 5-bed, 2-bath, about 2,100 square foot house. I'm not about to sell my house. I just moved into it and I bought it sub too. So why the hell would I sell my house? There has to be a situation for me to sell my house. If I lose a job, if I stop wholesaling, if I stop buying properties, if for whatever reason, whatever something happens, there's a reason why there has to be a reason for me to sell my house. So what we're doing is we're just guiding these people through, their options. We're guiding them through, if they want to sell, like, hey, here's a few different ways that you can sell your property. But I appreciate you guys tuning in. Let me see if I can see some of these comments. I'm about to get back on my YouTube thing, man, because I haven't been on here in a minute. So YouTube, if y'all are on here and y'all don't have me on Instagram already, follow me. It's Jabs_Carter84. Instagram, if y'all are live, if y'all tuned in, then y'all subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is Jabs_Carter84. It's not hard to find me. If you Google me up, you'll just Google up Jabs Carter. You will see a list of stuff. But in a second, I will be this is weird. All right, there we go. But in a second, I will be making calls. I'm just waiting on a few people to go ahead and log in, and so we can get started. But every day from here on out at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, I will be going live making calls. This is cool. Like, y'all, I'm freaking excited because I can go live on everything. I wish I could show y'all my screen, but I can't. So how I'm gonna do this is I'm gonna be calling from my CRM. I'll be calling like a whole lot of leads. I do what they call, like, I burn through leads. I tell my partner Ben all the time, like, I'm just going to burn through these leads. I'm going through all the ones who's not ready to sell. There's leads in here that are obviously nurtures. Those are the people who's like, hey, I'll sell it, but for the right price. And we're just nurturing those leads. So if you hear me having like a fast conversation, like real quick, straight to the point, not even wasting time, I'm just burning through the lead. I don't have time to waste with people that's not ready, to sell at the price that I want them to sell for. So I'm just letting y'all know that up front. So if you're like, why didn't you stop and have a conversation with that person? It's because I know they're not ready yet. They're not quite ready yet. So let me give it about maybe 3 more minutes and then we'll get started on making these calls. I don't know what that was, but if y'all have anything you guys want to ask me, please feel free to ask me a question. You can ask me anything and I'll answer it. Like, I like to engage with everybody. So y'all help me out with that. My boy Rock Solid Homes. That's my boy over there, man. What I use is StreamYard. You go to StreamYard.com. I have like a membership. It's like $10, $15 a month. And they just added Instagram on here. Um, you can actually go live now on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube all at the same time, like all in one platform. They just added this to StreamYard. So I'm excited because I use Instagram more than anything, even Facebook. Like I think I'm more of an Instagram person because it's like instant gratification. It's like right now, everybody can see it right now. Facebook, you will see if I make a post right now, a few people is going to see it. And then like maybe 10 days from now, like my grandma, she may see it, or my dad, he may see it, but that's 10 days from now. Instagram, you can see it right away. So I like Instagram better because it's like, hey, look at me, look at what I'm doing right now, not 10 days ago. You know what I mean? But anyway, I'm about to get started making these calls. I'm just making sure all my lives are actually live and we are good to go. Let me see if I'm live on Facebook. I'm live on Facebook. Perfect. All right. This is good. This is really, really good. All right, y'all. Let me see if I can get anyone else on here. If y'all want to, I can easily put y'all in here. Are all these calls going to be direct to seller? Yes, I only make DTS calls. He said DTS is direct to seller. I don't, and I'm going to tell you guys this. But I have closed with some agents. I've closed with maybe 6, 7 agents, subject to. But I don't really like doing the DTA model, the direct to agent, just because I have to break through a brick wall. And I like to ask personal questions. I can't ask the agent personal questions. You know what I mean? I need to know what's the seller situation, and I like to be direct with the person. So being direct to agent is cool. It's fine. You can get paid, but I rather just go direct to seller. But yes, all of these calls will be direct to seller. That was a good question. Let's see. All right, y'all ready? I'm excited, man. Good to see my face back on here. It's been a minute. So, but we have closed, and I'm right now. I'm just talking because I'm trying to wait for more people to log in. So I'm wasting a little bit of time. I know, I understand, but y'all stay with me. But we did just close a 10-unit condo out in Dallas. So if y'all have condos or anything like that, we are interested in buying them. Our buy box, we are strict. We're really, really strict with our buy box. We're buying properties that they have to cash flow at least $1,000 a month in gross cash flow. It has to make us at least $1,000 because we got expenses that we have to take care of, which is property management. We got our war chest. We also have our private money lenders. Any type of expenses we have to make sure that those are covered and we still can cash flow. We look for at least bare minimum 20% cash on cash return. I know that's high. Most of y'all are not going to find that, but we do. So our buy box is our buy box for a reason. We've been buying plenty of properties and we figured out like this is what we want now. We don't want anything that doesn't cash flow, at least $600, $700. And we're not even interested in the ones that are cash flowing $600 to $700 anymore. It has to make $1,000 a month. And I'll tell you why, because the ones that are cash flowing about, 500, 600, maybe $300, that's not net. That's not going to our pocket. You know what I'm saying? Like there is stuff that we have to cover unless we're wrapping the property where we don't have to cover expenses or anything like that. There's no private money lender involved. Other than that, like, yeah, it has to make us $1,000 a month. So we are buying condos. We are still buying properties, but right now we're focusing on wholesaling. Just simply because we want to get in and get out. We're working on a huge deal right now where my partner, he's talking to a seller. There's like 100 acres. I think he just got it under contract 2 days ago for 10 million. Really good negotiation that my partner did. And I'll have him get on here and go over this deal. But there was a $10 million price drop. It went from 20 million to 10 million. And I think he already have a buyer around 11 to 12 million. So we're looking at a pretty decent spread on this. So we're doing a wholesale model. We're kind of focusing on wholesale. So if you guys are needing buyers, we can help you guys out with that. Also, We can help out with closing your sellers. A lot of people that used to come to me all the time. I stopped doing this marketing where I would just JV with people, but I'm about to get back into doing that. But people would always reach out to me and say, "Hey, I need help with closing this lead. I need help with closing the seller. I just need help with this deal. I need help underwriting. I need help with, trying to figure out what's the cash flow in this deal." Now, I will tell you this, and my partner, he's strict on me about this. Whenever I offer help, we have to be a part of the deal. That's the main thing. If you ask me, "Hey, can you help me with this deal?" Yes, I can, but I have to be a part of the deal. There are times where, if there's no spread in that deal, I can help you if I have time. But if my time is thin, then I would have to be a part of the deal in order for, in order for this to make sense for everybody, because it's not just me. I got a team. So, but okay, I think I've talked for 10 minutes. That's long enough. Let's go ahead and get into these calls, y'all. Let's get it. Yvette, what's going on? Let's go ahead and get to these calls. All right, and I should have been more prepared. I don't even have my CRM pulled up yet. Okay. So give me just a second. Y'all, please ask me questions. I feel like I'm just talking to a screen. I want y'all to engage with me. Like, seriously, please ask me any questions y'all may have. I don't care what it is. Well, I do care, but like, just start typing some stuff. Let's engage with each other. Andrew, what's up, bro? And that came from Facebook. Here, how can I look at my comments on? See, yeah, I'm gonna have to get somebody to help me out with this stuff. All right, let me do this, y'all. Give me just a quick second. Give me 1 second. Don't go anywhere. Non-foreclosure leads. Let me edit this one. And while I've set this up, we switched our business model. We are focusing on majority of our time is focusing on the pre-foreclosure leads. We've been doing PPL, PPC, pay per lead, pay per click. We've been doing that. Google's been helping us out a lot. We've been getting leads coming in. We're getting a lot of inbound leads, and that's been going pretty well for us. Because those people, they're more motivated. A lot of the times they're going to say they want to keep their house, they want to stay inside the house, but in reality, sometimes they can't afford them, and we have to kind of slap them with a little bit of reality. Let me tell the team. Okay, there we go. Let me tell the team what's going on. Give me just a second, y'all. And how do I give them my YouTube thingy? Okay, all right. Yeah, this is a lot. I didn't think it was gonna be this much, like this much work. Like, golly. All right. All righty. Okay, no questions yet. Oh, we got one. Okay, perfect. All right. So one question was, do you use Privy, Zillow, and such? Yes, I definitely use Zillow. I also use PropStream. Are you talking about just running comps, or are you talking about like finding leads? But I use Privy. Privy is really, really good. No, I'm sorry. I use PropStream. And I also use Zillow. I use Redfin.com and I use Realtor.com. Those are really good for like just doing like a preliminary comp or something like that. Logan asks, what CRM are you using? What's your software stack? As far as my CRM, I use Follow Up Boss. It's called Follow Up Boss. It was made for agents, but I pretty much made it for myself and my team, for investors. And it's really, really, it's very user friendly to use. I would suggest if y'all are looking for a really good CRM, I think Follow Up Boss is a good one. I heard of Go High Level. That's too advanced for me. That's too much for an integrator. Like I'm a visionary person. So I really didn't really see myself working with Go High Level. But yeah. Okay. So those are good questions. Keep those questions coming, man. Keep them coming, please. It's helping me out. Seriously. For some odd reason, I cannot see the comments from Facebook on my account. But anyway, let me go ahead and get started on making these calls. All right. So I'm going to call from my CRM, but the CRM is going to call my phone. So you will hear me like from my phone because I can't do it from my computer. I can't share my screen because if I share my screen, YouTube is going to shut me down because I can't show the addresses, the seller's name, and all of that stuff. And I don't want to get shut down. So bear with me on the audio. Just bear with me on the audio, y'all. So let's see what's going on with this guy.
Follow Up Boss. Dial your lead.
Let me know if y'all can hear loud or clear, or if it's too low.
Por favor, deje su mensaje para...
All right, finna hit him with that double dial. Oh, shoot.
Dial your lead. Por favor, deje su mensaje para...
Okay. All right. Just follow up with her tomorrow or later on today. Let's see. He called him in January. He said he's not looking to sell. Let's see what he says to me. 0401.
Please leave your message.
Okay, let's try calling this number. Nine 7 2 4 2 2. Yeah, let's try one more time.
Follow Up Boss.
So I leave voicemails sometimes if it's like an urgent lead, and then there's sometimes where I just leave text messages. I'll actually let you listen to a voicemail that I leave so that you can see why these folks call me back. But if I'm like just burning through leads, I don't really leave voicemails.
Please leave your message for 214.
Like it got to be an urgent lead in order for me to leave a voice message. If it's like somebody that said, "Yeah, I'll sell 6 months from now," and like it's not really urgent, then I don't really like leave a voice message. All right, so we can follow up with this guy tomorrow. Let's go to the next person. Okay. Let me see if I can look for the ones with no phone numbers. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm trying to do something. Damn, that's a lot. Okay, here we go. Let's get back to it.
Lead.
Yeah, that's a good question, Tara. Okay. So I get my leads from a database.
Please leave your message for Manuel.
Okay, hold on. So I get my leads from there's a few different sources. One of them is I'm gonna type it in the what do you call that in the comment section. It's tarrant.publicsearch.us. I think that's what it's. I think that's the website, and that website gives us all the. Yeah, that's it. So tarrant.tx.publicsearch.us. I use that one to go to find all of our pre-foreclosure leads, and let me type that in the comment section right quick. Right there. That's a good one. And then here's another database website. And if y'all are looking for a house that you want to like live in, you can go to the let me see, the tax sales website, taxsales.lgbs.com. That's a really good website. And some people they're behind on taxes, they can't afford it, or maybe somebody inherited a property, they don't want to pay the taxes, or they can't afford the taxes or something like that. And you're like, hey, I need to buy me a house. Go to the auction, go bid on it. There you go. There go a new house. Or just go knock on their door and see if they want to sell it. All right. All right. Well, Cedric, what's up, bro? Come hop in here with me, man. All right. Nothing on Facebook so far. Okay, cool. All right, we good. We are good. Oh, my bad. No, I was typing it in on Instagram. My apologies. I'll do it right here as well on YouTube. There's one and then Tarrant.publicsearch.us. Let me type that in. Here we go. Right here. Boom. All right, John, you should have both. Can you clarify on what can you clarify this question? What was the website for a house to live in it? I just typed in both websites that I use, and I also use PropStream to find different data. All righty, let's get back to the calls. These are some good questions. Keep asking me questions.
Please leave your message for.
All right. Is it too early for everybody to answer the phone? Today is February the 14th. Oh, damn. I didn't realize it was Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Oh, man. Uh-oh, we got a Spanish lead. Let me see what happens.
Lead.
Rafael, what's going on, man? This is Jabs. You speak English?
No.
No? You speak Spanish?
No. Yes.
Okay. Un momento, mijo. Yo soy negro, me llamo Jabs Carter. Yo crampamos casas. I hope I said that right.
Okay.
Un momento, okay? Hold on. ¿Quieres vender tu casa?
Sí.
Okay.
Okay.
Give me 1 second, man.
Okay. Let me try to speak in English.
Okay.
If you want to buy my house, it's not the problem. If you pay me for my house, 388,000.
388? Okay. Okay. ¿Por qué, mijo?
¿Cómo?
¿Por qué? 388?
Because it's the value of my house.
Okay. Let me see. ¿Tienes un préstamo?
Yes.
¿Cuándo?
How much or
Yes.
when?
About how much is left on the loan?
It's around to 80,000.
280. Okay. All right. So I have a friend. He speaks Spanish. I'm going to get him on the phone with you.
Okay.
Un momento.
Okay.
Okay. ¿Cuándo es el mejor momento para que te llame?
Oh, in the 12 o'clock.
12 today?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, my friend. I'll have him call you at 12.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye. All right, here we go. So, um, so for the people that makes excuses about, oh, well, I have a lot of Spanish leads, I don't speak Spanish, man, you better take your ass to Google. You know what I'm saying? So, I come from a family where we don't make excuses. And yes, Tara, I just said I am black. I wanted him to know that I'm a black person and I don't speak a lot of Spanish. But I do know how to read Spanish. Like I can read it really good. But I did that with for a few leads actually. I would just ask them, "Hey, are you looking to sell? And how much are you looking for? Yada yada." They'll tell me what you know. What I've learned is that a lot of Hispanics they like to work with their own people, which is good. So I have a lot of Hispanic friends and teammates. So they help me out whenever it comes to speaking Spanish. Okay, cool. All right. So let me set up that call for 12 o'clock. Price. And let me call my boy Will really quick. Does anybody speak Spanish on here? Anybody? Like y'all can call this guy.
Chaz, what's going on, brother?
What's up, bro? You feel like speaking Spanish with this lead? I did the best I could. I got some information out of him.
Yeah, send it over to me.
Okay, I'll tag you in it right now.
Perfect. Appreciate it, bro.
All right.
All right. Peace.
All righty. So let me send this over to Will. Action plans. Okay, so he might be. I'll just put him as a hot lead. All right, there we go. Okay, what y'all think about my Spanish? That is a really, really good question. The question is, what would you say set you apart in the oversaturated real estate industry? Transparency, my transparency and my sales skills. Also, I empathize with people. I come from a place of understanding versus just trying to get people to sell me their house. What I like to do is I put myself in their shoes. So instead of me coming in and just pushing them to sell, hey, sell your house. I come from a place of understanding, like, okay, if you don't want to sell, hit me up later on or whatever. But what sets me apart is my transparency. I let people know exactly what I'm going to do with their house. If I'm going to wholesale it, I let them know exactly where I need to be in order to make this deal work. I don't sugarcoat anything. And I also work with a lot of integrity. So, yeah. Damn, John, I need you right now, bro. I need you right now so that we can get this Spanish lead locked up. Let me see. How can I send this StreamYard to you, LeCedric? Actually, I think I found it. LeCedric, if you still on here, bro, I'm gonna send you this StreamYard thing. And once you get it, hop your ass on here, bro. I might send it to your Facebook since I'm live on Instagram right now, and I'm still trying to learn how to work this stuff. This stuff is crazy. So I just sent you a friend request. We're not friends on Facebook, bro. What the hell? What is up with that? Okay, I just sent it to you to your Facebook. So Come on up here, bro. Let's knock these calls out. All right. So let me see. Let's get back to the calls. My boy said finna get up here. All right. Let's knock out these other calls.
Dial your lead. Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
All right. That's how you want to play it. I'm gonna call you again.
Need to dial your lead.
Whenever y'all are on the phones and you like calling people, you gotta be that, that you kind of gotta be aggressive. You can't be soft when you're on the phone.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic.
Somebody send you the voicemail. Hit them with a double dial. I used to do the triple dials until somebody had told me to stop. One of my teammates told me, "Hey, let's just double dial." I'm like, "All right, cool. I'll double dial." But if it's a pre-foreclosure lead, I'm hitting the phone back to back to back to back. Like seriously, real talk. But if it's like hot leads, I know that I can go ahead and close. So this is what I do. Like my process, I'll double dial them, send a text message, and I'll leave a voice message. It's real easy. And if I can't get in touch with them after a week, like after 5 days, okay, you know what? I'm finna go ahead and send out, some boots on ground. So I'll call somebody that's in that area, maybe like I'm here in Dallas, well, technically Fort Worth, but I'm here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. If I have a house or a lead that's in Houston, that's 4 hours away from me. I'm not about to drive to see if they want to sell or see what's up. I'll have somebody, I'll either inbox somebody on Facebook, maybe DM somebody on Instagram, or I'll call somebody that I know and be like, "Hey, can you, is my boy up here? Hold on." Oh shit, my boy's there. Let's get it, bro. Hold up.
What's going on?
Let's go. I'm good, man. How you doing?
I'm good, bro. Strong to your audience. How I do that?
Yeah, bro. So I'm still learning how to use this. So
let me see. Yeah,
I'm learning. I got you. You want me to remove you until you figure it out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead and remove it until I figure it out.
Bet.
All right, bro.
All right. Okay, so Cedric about to get up here and make calls with me, but I was just talking about, having boots on ground whenever y'all got leads that y'all can't get in touch with. And that's just a simple process that I use. I just double dial them, send them a text message, leave them a voice message, and then after 5 days, if I can't get in contact with them or they don't pick up the phone, I'm getting somebody to knock on their door. And if that one person, if they can't get in touch with them by knocking on their door, hey, go ahead and leave a note on their door and have them call me back. And of course, obviously, if it's something that that we close, I'll pay them for being our boots on ground. If they're taking pictures or something like that, then I'll pay them for that as well, for like pictures, videos, all that type of stuff. So it's some benefits to that. But like whenever I'm dialing the lead and they don't answer for me, oh yeah, they getting a double dial, they getting a text message, they getting a voice message, and they getting somebody knocking on their door. So oh, that was a good question. Tyra. What ignited your passion in real estate, and do you see yourself continuing this course in 5 to 10 years? 100%. I do see myself still being in real estate, 5 to 10 years from now. It's just something that I love. I relate real estate to boxing because it's an individual sport. I feel like it's an individual sport. You got to learn how to, throw the jabs first. That was me learning how to drive for dollars, learning how to cold call. You got to learn how to throw the right punch. That was me learning how to actually close on people. You got to learn how to, listen to your coach in your corner. That's me listening to my team, but yeah, I definitely see myself being in real estate within the next 5 to 10 years. I'll be in multiple business by that time, but I'll probably be like in the commercial space, doing some group home stuff like my boy, Anthony Lawson. He's doing the group home aspect but in the commercial space. So he's getting like 200 units and turning them into like 400, 500 units. And then just turning this into a group home. Like, it's crazy. He's making like crazy money. So, but yes, I definitely see myself in the next 5 to 10 years being in real estate still. I'll still be on the phones making calls, like, because I love doing it. I know I can close. But what ignited me was when I had dropped boxing. When I just stopped boxing, I was like, I got to do something, because I was going to turn professional in boxing, and that was going to be my way of that was going to be my way. That was going to be my way. Like, that was going to be how I was going to feed my family, boxing. But then I started realizing, like, these punches that I'm taking, yeah, I can't really take a lot of these for too much longer. And then my boy put me into the real estate game, and that's when I just started. So I'm like, yeah. Hey, my brother just sent me a text and said, this guy understands life. This dude is funny. But as far as going back to what ignited me, I had my daughter, Zion. I named my business after her and my son now. But I just got tired of doing the same stuff, seeing the same stuff, people making money, and I'm not. Like, I got tired of seeing that shit. So excuse my language, but I don't like mediocre. I don't like being mediocre. I like nice shit. You know what I'm saying? I like nice stuff. I want a mansion. I want a Lamborghini. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not real big into materialistic stuff, but those are the main two things that I want: a big ass, like 20,000 square foot mansion. And I'm not even over exaggerating. I already know what this house looks like. Like, if I can draw, I'll show y'all the picture. But I want an orange Lamborghini with white, with cream seats. Like, I know what I want. But the reason I want my mansion is because I want my family to come move with me. You know what I mean? Like, I want the whole family. Hey, y'all, this is my side of the crib. Don't bother me. This is y'all side of the crib. Shit, we got 20,000 square feet of house, maybe 10,000 realistically, but we got 10,000 square feet of house. Do not bother me. I'm in my zone. Leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? But we got the family together because I was raised up around family. Like, this is all I know is family. So I want to do something big for my family, and like, I'm taking those steps. I gotta be the one that come in and breaking these curses and all of that, the generational curses and all of that stuff. So I'm just doing my part, and I'm enjoying it. But I think that was a good question, Tara, and I appreciate that. I also want to help other people close their deals. God damn it, y'all got me sidetracked. I'm supposed to be making calls. All right, let me get back to it, man. But she did ask a really good question. LeCedric, I'm ready when you are, bro. All you gotta do is turn your camera on, and then I can add you to the stage, and then we can both be making calls. Oh, I just got another good text message from Keisha. Keisha, thank you for that. So we just bought a 10-unit condo, and we got 3 vacant units, and we're gonna go live tomorrow. As far as putting them on the MLS so that we can go ahead and get those units filled or occupied. All right. I think LeCedric's scared. I think he like stage fright or something. Bro is not showing up. Let me get back to the calls. All right. Let's go to people. Wait, I just seen a message and then it went away. That's weird. Okay. Let's go. Okay, he should be coming back in a second. What is my marketing plan? Oh, that's a really good question. So as of right now, we're only marketing to pre-foreclosures. Well, let me answer it this way. So we got two different marketing channels. We got one that's going to pre-foreclosures, people that's about to lose their homes. That's how we get the creative deals, right? And then we have another marketing channel where we're targeting, not necessarily targeting, but we have our non-pre-foreclosure leads, and we have one designated closer that's actually or actively calling those leads. The rest of the team, they're calling the pre-foreclosure leads. Like, we're cold calling them basically. So to answer that question, long story short, we're cold calling pre-foreclosures, and we are following up with all of our non-pre-foreclosure leads. Once we get done with all of the non-pre-foreclosure leads, then we'll go ahead and add in a new batch of like maybe expired listings, or like expired listings, basically people that, they list their house on the market for like 6 months or longer, and the contract expired. So we'll be hitting those up. My boy back in here. Yep, there you go. All right. But as far as marketing to buyers, let me add this. We are also doing some Google pay per click and pay per lead. That's another good question. Damn, type them in the Instagram chat. Hold up. Okay, so here's another question. This question is, that's a really good question. How do y'all work with people with no or low credit? So I'm gonna answer that question, and it might rub a few, it might rub a couple feathers, but I'm just being real. Okay. When I started, I'm not saying I have the best credit right now, because I don't. It could go up a bit more, but when I started, I was at like a 525, 530, somewhere around there. And this was way back in 2019. That's when I first started in real estate. My credit was a 525. So that is, you can't do much with that. Can barely get approved for a damn apartment. So what I did was I found a guy who's, who does credit and all of that crap. He screwed me over. I spent like $1,500, maybe $2,000 for him to, fix my credit up. And the reason that I wanted to fix up my credit was so that I can get approved for like fix and flip loans, buy and hold loans, all types of loans in the beginning when I first started. I'm not a fix and flipper. Like, I do not want to fix and flip. But so that kind of motivated me and inspired me to like, okay, you know what? Let me maybe find someone else who's legit. And I just kept trying to figure out who the hell is the person to go to fix my credit. I really didn't find nobody. I have someone now. His name is Carradine Shelby. I want y'all to look him up, but he's hooking me up as of right now. I'm at like a 680, close to the 700s, 680 on one of my bureaus. I think I'm between 650 and 680. Once I pay off my credit card, then it should jump up to like 7 something. But I wasn't always like in that position. So what I've kind of came to, realize is that people like myself or my mom, she has the worst credit. I'm putting her out there because yes, she has the worst credit. But people like my mom, myself, my wife, we wasn't really taught the credit game. So now that I know a lot more about credit, I want to help people out by doing this right here. So if we have rentals, I'm a private landlord. I don't care about your credit. Your credit means nothing to me. If you're working, you got a nice paying job, you're being consistent. If you've been there for at least, I would say like 12 to 24 months, and you can show me, your check stubs and all of that crap, just showing me like, hey, I do make income. This is what I do. I work, I got kids, whatever. I'm an understanding person. So the whole credit check thing, I really don't give a fuck about. Just being honest. That's one way that I'm bringing value to people, because I know there's a lot of people who can't get approved for like $900 apartments, and they're not second chance. So I'm the one who's bringing that second chance. That's one way that we're bringing value to people with, little or, low or bad credit. Let's call it fair credit, not bad credit. Let's just call it fair credit. Another way is if you're trying to buy a house, let's just say if you found a house that you like, and for a fact that your credit isn't where it needs to be in order for you to get approved. Well, here's what we do. We buy the house, we turn around and resell it to you. Even though you have challenging credit or fair credit, that really doesn't matter to us. We don't care about, we're private people. We don't really care about credit. Money talks to us, right? Like as it does to anybody. Money talks. So if you got a reasonable down payment, there's people that we somebody had like a 490. I didn't even know you could have a 490, but somebody had a 490 and we got them approved for one of our properties because their income and they're not W-2 people. I think they were like contractors or something like that, but they had consistent income coming in, and we're like, look, if you can show us 6 months of consistent checks, just show us that you're actually making money. We really don't care about your credit. So they were like, yeah, we like the house. We bought it. Once we purchased this property, we bought it creatively. And I'll explain that. We basically paid somebody like $15,000 to take over their mortgage. Their mortgage was around, I think, $1,500. We turned around and resold it to the family that didn't have good credit. They gave us $25,000 down, and we charged them like maybe $400 more than what the original mortgage was. So they was paying somewhere around like $1,900. That was for us to cash flow. So to answer that question, I know I'm kind of making it a long answer, but if you find private landlords, you can work with people like myself. If you find, those owner finance people, Dueno, look for those folks, because they don't really care about credit. They just want to see that you got a reasonable down payment and you're making money. You know what I mean? And also, if you are looking for something like cheap, like $15,000, $10,000 to get into, and you want to pay somewhere around like $1,200 a month, you can go to these people that's about to lose their house, and they're grateful for that stuff, like, because we're actually helping them out, and we can find you deals like that. And if once we find them, here you go, here's a house that you can move into. Did somebody just sign a contract? Hold on, y'all. Oh, okay, never mind. They replied to an email. All right. But that's how we can help people that have, low or fair challenging credit. I hope that answered the question. That was a really good question, though. Somebody said they fixed their own credit. I love it. Maybe you can help us out. But having challenging credit is like, it's expensive as hell. All right. Once LeCedric get back on here, I'll go ahead and start back making the calls. But I think those were really like some really good questions. I get sidetracked easily, like real fast. Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and start making these calls again.
Follow up, boss. To dial your lead.
All right, let's see if my boy back in here. There you go. There you go.
What up?
Hey, there you go.
You can hear me, bro?
Loud and clear.
Yeah.
Hey, this is Frank Canador with DM Properties and Associates. I'm sorry I missed you.
Oh, he sounds like an investor. I know how this conversation finna go.
Hello, this is Frank.
What's going on, Frank? This is Jabs Carter. We've been reaching out to Amy, and she just kind of redirected us to you, seeing if you guys had any plans with Dorland Avenue.
With Dorland?
Yes, Kurt. I said yes, Kurt. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Oh, good. Yeah, I already sold it.
Oh, man. Like, you already closed and got funded?
What's that?
So the property closed, you already got funded, or is it just under contract?
Yeah, we sold it a while. We sold it a couple months ago.
Damn, man, I'm jealous. Gosh, dang it. Okay. Yeah. All right. And it, from the sounds of your voicemail, it sounds like you probably you're an investor as well, correct?
Yeah, I'm a real estate agent as well.
Okay, I love it. North Carolina is one of our markets that we're hitting hard. I'm out in Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas, but we have a few different markets that we're purchasing in. So maybe we can do some other deals, in a future date or something like that.
Okay.
All right. So I'll just periodically just send out text messages. Hey, do you have anything you're looking to offload? Hey, do you have anything? It'll be like maybe once a month or something like that. That way you can, go about your day and see if we can do a deal later on.
Sounds good.
All right, man. I appreciate you, Frank. Have a good one.
All right, man. Yep, see it.
All right. There we go. Man, get back up here.
Bro, I don't know what's going on, bro. Like, I really don't. All right. I think I'm good now, though. I think we're good.
Do you have StreamYard? Like, do you have an account with StreamYard? No? Okay.
That's why I was just setting it up right now. And I'm actually trying to stream it to my IG.
Yeah, bro. This is like I think they just added this feature, which is crazy.
Yep. Yeah, this is dope. It's pretty dope. All right. Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out right now because I got the stream key in already. I'm just, just trying to move with the cheese. That's it.
Yeah, 100%. Let's get it, bro.
All right, bro. Pull up my leads. I'm actually running my Facebook ad right now, getting some leads from that.
Okay. So this property sold.
Get to the CRM real quick.
Yeah, I'll be having to go live when it's just me by myself, bro. This is how I'm being held accountable right here. So,
most definitely, bro. You got to though. You got to stay on point.
Yeah, real talk. Nurture, boom. All right. So let's go to the next person.
All right, I think.
Follow up boss. Dial your lead.
Lock it up.
Let's get it.
Hello.
Robert, what's going on, man? This is Jabs. You probably don't even remember. Yeah, this is Jabs. We talked to you like a few months ago. You were talking to my partner, Johannes, about Rome Anthony Road. We were just pretty much seeing if you guys ever sold that property.
No, I ain't tried to.
You didn't try to?
No,
Okay.
I ain't tried to.
Got you.
I don't know what the hell it is you called me. This is the first I know about it.
So I'll tell you a little history. We talked back in November and December, and it looks like my guys were saying that you I think, give me a second. Here's what they said, and this is funny. But back in November, they said you're retiring, you want to relax and go fishing. You just got your Social Security handled, and you're around 70. That's the notes that they put in here.
I haven't drew my folks' first Social Security check yet, and I'm not around. So, anyway, it's all good.
Gotcha.
All good. What kind of price did you offer me for?
That's a really good question. I'm just making my calls, just seeing who's still interested, who's not. So I didn't really get to look into, what type of numbers we can come up with.
It has a garage on it. It's $350,000. When you send me a check, I'll produce a file.
Okay, so you're asking $350 for it?
I'm asking. I'm telling you, I'm not trying to ask anything. I don't really want to tell it. You want to send me a check for $350? We got to do business. Otherwise, you're wasting my time and
mine. You know what? I appreciate the transparency, man. Let me take a look at Zillow really quick and see what they say. And if it's somewhere around 350, there's obviously something we can work out. And if not, then like you said, I won't waste your time or mine.
All right, then.
All right.
Tell me when you got this.
I'm right on Zillow now, and it's saying it's worth by 134. So what that tells me is you don't need to sell this property. You're not looking to sell it.
Okay.
Okay. All right, man. Robert, I appreciate your time, man. Okay. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, he not serious.
Yeah, he not.
Yeah, man.
I like people like that though. Straight to the point, direct. Don't waste my time. Yeah,
Most
good, because I don't want to waste mine either.
All right, let me move this over here. Podio.
Should I delete this guy? Just long-term nurture him.
All right, bet. All right, how we doing it, bro? You want to tag? How we doing it? How we doing it?
Yeah, bro. We can tag team. I go one, you go one.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right, let's get it. Let's do that. Pull this up real quick. Prop stream. Gotta have everything up. All right, cool. How's your family, bro?
They good. They are out of my sight right now.
That's what I'm talking about.
One of them at school, the other one at daycare, and then the other one at work.
Mm-hmm. Got you. All right, I'm gonna call this one right here. See what she's talking about. See if she pick up. Let me know if you can hear this.
Okay. You dialing?
Yeah, shoot.
No, I can't hear nothing.
Yeah, it ain't even ringing.
Oh, okay. Like, yeah, I can't hear shit.
Yeah, I'm confused. All right, let me see. This thing ain't even ringing. Bro. All right, go ahead and call the next lead. I'm gonna let you take that next one. I don't even want to waste time. Go ahead.
Bet.
Yeah, this mud ain't even ringing.
All right, so
You've reached Jamie Yoxheimer. Please leave a message at the tone. You've reached Jamie.
all right, let's follow up with this guy later.
All right, you should be able to hear the ringing now.
Yeah, I heard it.
Bet. Ain't no answer on that one.
I think this is for Ben.
To dial your lead.
People must be out on dates this
Your
morning
call
or
has
something.
been
Like for real.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
Oh, this one again.
Dial your lead.
If your lead answer, I'm gonna hang up mine.
Bet.
been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 2 1.
Okay.
How you like follow-up balls, bro?
Bro, I love it. It's easy. It's easy to use. It's easy to navigate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got one.
Thank you for calling, Wayne. Thank you for calling Wayne Homes. How can I help you?
Hi, I was looking to speak with Carl.
This is Carl.
Hey, Carl. This is Cedric here, man. How you doing today?
You the guy from Texas?
Yes, sir. I am indeed. Yes, sir. You inputted your property in on a website saying that you want to step on to sell the property here on Sterling Street. Is that still the case, man?
Yes, sir.
All right, perfect. Well, tell me a little bit about it, man. I'm an investor in the area. Typically, two things that we do is either fix and flip or buy and hold, in majority of the areas, man. So I definitely want to see if we can get you approved for a cash offer here today, man. What can you tell me about it, man?
It is split level, upstairs, downstairs. It has on the upstairs it has 2 bedrooms, 1 bath.
Okay.
Downstairs has 3 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms, 1 bath.
Gotcha.
It is in great shape.
Okay.
Just don't need it any longer. It needs a little bit of work to just be finished off. There's nobody living in it.
Okay.
I'm living at a different property. It's got a 2-car garage. It has 1 little shed that you can put a tractor and stuff like that. The yard size is just say that.
Yeah, I can see it right here. No,
20. There you go.
Yeah, I can see it right here. No worries.
It's in a nice neighborhood, nice quiet neighborhood. Just don't need it, and that's where I'm at.
If I'm assuming this is a duplex, right?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. Do you know about how much it rents for? You know what the market rents are?
I could get easily 8 out of the downstairs and probably 7, 6 on the upstairs.
Gotcha. About 7 to 6 on the upstairs. And how much were you wanting for this one, man?
Well, I want you to do. You tell me. I don't want to negotiate against myself.
Right. Well, it's not. I don't think that's the case, man. All right. So let me just explain typically what I do, man. Because at the end of the day, I'm not the person who makes the decisions on who's going to give you the offer. It's my underwriters. So typically what happens there is that my sole job here, if we don't buy properties, obviously I don't get paid, right? So my job is to go back there and fight for you and see what's the best number I can get you. But of course it has to make sense for both parties. So I like to kind of, take a number back there around. You can just give me a range, man. That way I can take it back there so I can fight for you a little bit. Because you're saying that it's new. It's a new property. Sounds like it doesn't need much work, and it sounds like it's at a, in a good desirable area. Maybe a little bit of
drywall, and they come in and pick out what floors they want. But it's not. If I got something between the 145 and 160, I'd be happy. But somebody's got to make me an offer. Nobody's even got that far.
Oh man. Okay. You said 145 to 160.
Yeah, somewhere around in there.
Okay. All right. All right. How did you come up with that number, man? Just curious.
Because you just asked me to give you a number.
Got you. Okay. Yeah, that's the reason why I asked, because typically in this area here, man, I mean, if I'm just can shoot the stuff with you, I'm looking at properties. I mean, I only see in the last 6 months, there's only 1 duplex that is sold, and it's sold for $21,000.
Well, I would buy 10 of those, please.
You want 10 of them? I can probably bring you some.
That would be awesome.
Gotcha.
There's the property right across the street from me just sold for $135.
Really? Is that on market?
Was it on market? Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, it's the country. People.
That's crazy because I don't see that.
I know.
Gotcha. All right. So in this case, man, let's just say that, and I'm not sure if you're even open to this. You sound like you're an investor yourself. Is that about right?
just not an idiot.
Gotcha. Absolutely. So in this case here, man, there's two things that we typically do. Obviously, that's the cash offer, and then typically if you don't have a mortgage on it, you know, what we typically do is, you know, see how we can pay you a little bit more, but I mean, that would be a little bit over time. How much time do you think that you would give us on that?
What do you mean over time?
So what I mean by that is structuring something where you're basically the bank on the property, and we take it over. And if we make any types of improvements, any types of anything, we sign a promissory note with you saying, hey, we agree to pay, let's just say that is that 120, 130,000. We say, hey, we agree to pay that $130,000 over a certain period of time. I haven't done the numbers on it yet, so I don't know exactly what time period that would be. But it allows you not to have to deal with taxes, toilets, or tenants, and we take over, you know, everything from there. We just agree to, you know, on a promissory note to say, hey, you know, we agree to pay you this X amount of dollars per month, and we take over this, and you don't have to deal with the headache anymore. That makes sense?
Man, it sounds like a headache. So
trust me, it's not. It's not indeed. So how about this, man? Here's what I'll do. And let me ask you this before I take this back to my underwriters. How old are the bigger ticket items, like the roof, plumbing, electrical, stuff like that?
Hold on a second. My phone died.
Your phone died. It died?
Hold on a second. Get in my pocket. You there?
Yeah, I'm here. You said your phone died?
No, I'm just sitting in my truck. I just got to where I'm going and let's see if I can pick you back up.
Okay.
You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Right, there you are.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I just wanted to know how old the bigger ticket items are, like the roof, plumbing, electrical, those types of things.
Was that 30? Huh?
The rest of it's new.
The rest of it's new. Just the roof is 30.
Roof is 30 years?
30. Yeah.
Oh, shoot, man. All right. So roof is 30 years. And then the rest of it is how old? About a year or less?
2 years.
2 years.
Yep.
And you said all it needs is some flooring and maybe some
drywall.
Drywall.
Pick out the paint. Yep.
Drywall. All right. Considering we can come in and pay you all cash, man, and pay your closing costs as a benefit to doing business with us, and you don't have to put any money into the property. I mean, what's the best number you feel like you can do at this moment, man?
Well, you already asked me that, and you
I
can't
did.
make that decision. I said you asked me that. And
No,
said
I asked you. I asked you how much. Yeah. Go ahead.
You know that 145 to 160. If you're gonna give me a check or pay me cash.
Gotcha. Okay. All right, man. So I'll take this back to my underwriters here and see exactly what they say.
Okay.
But I'll just be honest with you, man. I don't see that happening because I don't see anything that's sold for this at all or anywhere close to it.
Have you seen the property values? Everything's going up. People are starting to be able to buy houses.
Yeah, I mean that's the market, right? But in this specific area here, I'm just looking at what's sold in the last 6 months, and there's nothing but one property that's sold in the last 6 months. I have access to the MLS.
Look at 325 Main Street.
325 Main Street. Let's check this one out. Yeah.
On Main Street, 2 blocks away.
One sold for 325 on Main Street, 2 blocks away.
You said it's sold for 325, or they want 325?
It's sold for 325 on Main Street.
Checking that out. I don't see a 325. I'll do some digging into it and see, man. I wrote that down for you, indeed, for sure. So
okay.
Let me run this. Let me do some additional research, man, and see what else I can find and see if I can bring this back to my underwriters. And then what I'll do is I'll call you back. Okay.
You're the first one to call, so okie dokie.
Absolutely, man. Talk to you soon. He submitted this lead on my website. Probably. Let me get the date. He said I'm the first one, so that means don't nobody want it, because he submitted it like 17 days ago. Don't nobody want that. And that's a Facebook lead. That's a TikTok lead, actually. They submitted it. So you
Bro,
know those.
You doing TikTok and Facebook?
Yes.
Bro, I am sleeping.
You sleeping for sure. I try to tell you. I just be showing up. You know, I just be showing up.
I'm sleeping, dog. Like for real. We doing the we just started with the inbound leads. We doing Google, I think it's PPC or PPL. I can't remember. I got my integrator. He's doing that. We just paying every time a lead pops up. And like I think Google is trying to recognize what type of leads we're looking for, and they just targeting like Houston, San Antonio, DFW, North Carolina. That's where most of the leads been coming from from the inbound side. So,
man, that's dope. Are you seeing some traction though?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Hey, I might need to hook up with your guy too when it comes down to the Google thing too, because that's
for sure, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to transition it to. And you know, this year is just because those leads are hot.
Mm-hmm. I think this lady speaks Spanish.
Yeah.
Por favor, deje su mensaje para 704-756-7.
All right, let's try one more time. You just called me. How are you not picking up the phone?
To dial your lead. Por favor, deje su mensaje.
All right, she'll call back. It's on you, bro. Oh, he just hopped off. All right. Okay. Let's go to the next lead. People. Let's go to source. Okay, there we go. Now we should have people answering the phones.
Any key to dial your lead. Your call has been forwarded to voice. To dial your lead. Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to.
All right, let me send my text message. And let's follow up later today. And let's go to the next lead.
To dial your lead.
Todd Lucas.
Ain't nobody answering the phone today.
Need to dial your lead.
Todd Lucas.
Okay, let's send this text message. So right now I'm just burning through these leads. Like I'm calling, dialing, trying to find somebody to get on the phone to talk to me. And then also like if someone, they give me like crazy numbers or like crazy responses, I make sure I get off the phone with them quick. I don't spend a lot of time on people that's not, ready to sell.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available.
All right.
Press any key to dial your lead. Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available.
All righty. Let's see. Let's go to my templates. Let's see if this guy answers the phone. Okay, that went good yesterday. So let's call him back next week. We'll follow up with her later. All right, cool. All right, there we go. All right. Some of these Houston leads that I'm about to call, these people are non-motivated. All right. Who's calling us back? Hey, what's going on, boss?
Yes, sir.
I think you are in contact with Ben, correct?
I don't know, with someone.
Okay. Yeah, you were probably
This is regarding
the 20. I think you got 20 properties that you guys are negotiating. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So my partner Ben, he's the one that's in charge of this deal. So I'm going to let him continue to finish out whatever you guys are working on. But if you need me to, I can get him on the phone. Give me just one quick second.
Just call me whenever he's free.
Okay. All right. Is there a better time to give you a call or just call whenever?
He just come when he's free.
Okay. Perfect. Sounds good. All right. Let me send Ben a text. Yeah, I never step on my partner's toes. If he working on something, I'm letting him work on it. I'm not finna. Hey, what's up, partner? When you get a chance, call the guy Javentino. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but call that guy. All right, let's get back to business. Do y'all have any leads that y'all want me to call? Are y'all having trouble with some of these people? Because like I can definitely help y'all out.
Hello, it's Marco.
Marcos, what's going on, man? This is Jabs. I'm gonna keep it really, really quick. I just want to see, did you guys ever get that property sold on Lamont?
Not yet.
Not yet. You still looking for offers? Or are you still looking for offers, or you want to, hold on to it?
Well, you feel free to send me your best offer.
Okay, so you're just looking for offers right now.
Yeah,
Got it.
because it's going to MLS this week, end of this week or beginning of next week.
Got you. What do you think about putting it on the MLS? Like, what number are you going to put out there?
The same like I have last time. 1.950.
1.950.
Mm-hmm.
Got you. Okay. Alrighty. What's weird is when I it sounds like you're busy, so I'll make it extremely quick, but I cannot find any pictures of the property. I'm seeing a lot, but I'm not seeing a property on that lot.
Well, it was an MLS, so since I dropped and I wait a little bit to put it back on again, so you will see.
Okay. So,
or if you go in Google, right?
Yeah, I went to Google. I went everywhere trying to look for pictures of this house, and I can't see anything.
Yeah. Where are you calling from?
I am calling from Dallas, Texas.
Dallas.
Yeah, so about 4 hours away. I used to live in Houston.
Yeah. Let me get to my wife to send some picture to me here, and I'll send it to you at this number. You just called me.
Okay, sounds good, man. I appreciate it, Marco.
All right.
Okay, have a good one.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, he sounded like he was busy. I'm not the person that bothers people when they're busy. And I like to do a lot of pullaways. I do it on purpose. Like, hey, you sound like you're busy. You're doing something. And if he would have said, oh, no, it's fine. Let's talk. All right, let's finish talking. But he didn't. So I can tell he's doing something. So I want to catch him while he's like, in sales mode. All right. So he's shopping for offers. He's about to list it on the market. So we'll hit him up. I want to put him as a warm lead though. So we'll follow up with him every 2 weeks. See how this goes. I'll leave him in that pond. So he's going to send pictures. Let's follow up with him in a few days. So let's go to the next lead. Y'all have any questions for me? Like any sales questions, any operational questions, like anything? Y'all have anything? Let me see. I still got people tuned in. I appreciate y'all. How long have we been live? We've been live for an hour and 30 minutes. So probably in the next 30 minutes, I'm a log off, give YouTube, Instagram, Facebook a break, and then I'll be getting back on probably at, I'd say 2 o'clock. No, not 2, probably 2 o'clock. So for 30 more minutes, I'll be on here. And then after that, I'll give YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, give them a break. And then we'll get back on here making calls. And I want y'all to engage with me, ask questions, ask anything, like talk to me. I get bored.
Follow up. Dial your lead.
All right.
Hello?
Hey, Nelson, what's going on, man? This is Jabs. I'm going to make this really, really quick because it sounds like you're busy. But the first question was, did you ever sell Buttonwood Court? That's the first question.
Yeah,
Okay.
I sold it.
You got it sold. Okay, perfect. And you already got funded. You closed everything.
Yes, it's been sold.
Perfect. Okay. The second one is around December, you told us that you had some lots. There were 6 lots that you were looking to sell. We never received the addresses. Did you decide to hold on to them, or were you still looking to sell those?
No, we decided to hold on to them for now, but I've got your info.
Okay.
That's something that's still kind of up in the air between me and my wife.
Gotcha.
We haven't made a final decision, but I've got your info, and you guys will be the only ones that I contact if we decide to do that.
Okay. I appreciate that, man. Well, I hope.
No problem.
Yeah. So I hope we can, potentially do something with those lots, see if we can get something done. And if not, that's fine. We'll just stay in touch, maybe every once a month just to kind of see how everything's going. Is that okay?
Yeah, that'd be perfectly fine. Like I said, it's still something we're talking about, so that would be a good thing. We might decide to make a decision on that.
All right.
And, yeah, that'd be cool.
Okay, sounds good, Nelson. You have a good one.
Thank you, man. You too.
All right, no problem.
All right, bye.
You guys will be the only ones that we call. Right. Right. Yeah. We'll see. Okay. Let me put that in the notes real quick. Let me delete this address since he sold it already. All right. And I'm going to put him as a nurture lead for now. So every 60 days, we'll hit him up. And then let's do 6-month follow-up. All right, cool. Let's move on to the next lead. Make sure I got an action plan going. Yep, we are good. Okay, finally something in my city, Fort Worth. Let's go.
Dial your lead.
Oh, if y'all are, what happened? Oh, if y'all are still tuned in, we have a deal that we're dispoing right now. It's in Dallas.
Hello?
Is it pronounced Colin? Can you hear me?
Anybody home?
Yes. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. Colin, can you hear me?
Yeah.
My apologies about that, man. This is Jabs. I'll make it real quick. Did you guys ever end up selling Chaco Trail?
Yeah. Waiting on the divorce right now.
Okay, got it.
But anyway, I've got a realtor when my divorce finally goes through.
So it's going through divorce right now.
Yeah.
Got it. So you guys can't sell until that finalized, and then you'll list it on the market with your agent.
Yeah.
Okay. All righty, man. Sounds like you're busy, so I'll go ahead and end the call. I don't want to interrupt.
All right, I'll see you.
Okay. All right. Cool. I'll put him as a nurture. Follow up with him every 2 months. Going through divorce. Agent after. Stay in touch. So if y'all if y'all are still tuned in, what I was trying to say was we got a deal right now in Dallas. ARV is like 250, 260, somewhere around there. And we're asking 175. It's probably going to need around 30K in repairs. All the majors are fixed up. Everything, roof looks good. Foundation is solid. Plumbing, electrical, HVAC, everything is pretty much like it's 10 out of 10. Now, as far as the inside, that motherfucker, it needs work. I can actually show y'all the pictures really quick. That way you can see the address and everything because we have it under contract. So give me a second. That is on Ocean View. What was the address to that one? 714. There it is right here. I'm about to share my screen so that y'all can see it. So give me just a quick second. Okay, y'all should be able to see this right here. You should be able to see the pictures. So let's start. I think this is the beginning of it. Or is it? No, it's not. Okay, let me go to the beginning of the pictures. Oh, I guess this is the beginning. Okay, so here's the outside. Pretty solid. I think you should be able to see that HVAC system over there. I don't know if I took a picture of it. That's the backyard, obviously. It's a nice backyard. Like I said, electrical, plumbing, HVAC system, everything is pretty much solid. Roof, that shit was replaced like a couple years ago. It can be a fix and flip, or it could be a buy and hold. Like I said, it just need cosmetic updates. It's just needing updating. It's worth fixed up like 250, 260. And we're asking 175. So if you either are a buyer or if you have, I don't know, do y'all remember these TVs right here? The fatbacks? I miss those. I miss the fatbacks. But anyway, so if y'all know a buyer who probably want it, I can send you the I can send you all the details to this. There go my partner right there. But like this house is solid. It's a 19, I believe this is a 1967 build or 1980s build. It's between 1960 and 1980. I'll give you the exact year build. But if you want to know the address, that address is 714 Ocean View Drive. It's a pretty solid house. Like literally, it's solid. Go in there, obviously repaint, probably put in some new light fixtures, update the bathrooms, kitchen, and it's it's about, I say 25, maybe 30K worth of work. I would push it at 30. In the beginning, I was thinking 40 because it's a pretty big house, but my partner, he's a contractor. Ben, he's really good at estimating repairs. I don't know how he's so good at it, but he's really good. But that's just a short commercial, so you guys can know what we're working on as of right now. So if y'all know someone, or if you guys are a buyer for this deal, I can send y'all the details to it. But yeah, let's get back to making these calls. I'll stop sharing my screen now. Oh, my boy said, no, he's not on. Damn, I thought he was back on here. So stop sharing my screen. Okay, in 20 minutes, I'm gonna have to log off because I don't want to get kicked off of here. But let's get back to making calls. I appreciate y'all for still staying tuned in with me. Y'all some real ones. Cam asks, what does my KPIs look like on a weekly basis? Elaborate on that question really quick, because KPIs can mean anything. Like, how many calls am I making? How many contracts are we getting signed? Elaborate on that question. All righty. Let's get back on the phone. Going through the forest. Yeah, we can follow up with him every 60 days. All right, let's call this guy. See what's going on with him.
Follow up to dial your lead. Please leave your message for 40.
All right, let's try to call him again.
To dial your lead. Please leave your message for 40.
Okay. So for some odd reason, his phone is going straight to voicemail. And we are getting pictures from a lead right now. The guy who's asking 1.9 million. All right. So I really wish I can just share my screen so that y'all can see what I'm working on, what I'm doing, but I can't because YouTube is going to, the minute they see an address, they're going to shut everything down. If y'all got some more questions, y'all feel free to ask me anything you want to ask. I like to stay engaged with everybody. So, let's see what this guy says.
To dial your lead.
Okay, good question. Micah, I'm about to answer your question in 1 second. Let me see if these people pick up or not. That's a good question.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning. Happy Valentine's Day, Joseph.
Have a nice day.
This is Jabs. I had a really quick question. Did you guys ever get Raleigh Espen Court sold?
No.
Okay. Were you guys deciding to keep it, or what's the update?
Well, a lot of people call and ask for that house, and I said to them, if you give me a good price, I'll sell it.
Gotcha. And by good price, did you have an idea in mind what you were, what that good price would be?
I told them that the price that I'm looking for is $260.
260. Okay, gotcha. Give me a second. Let me take a look at Zillow and see what Zillow says about it. Give me 1 quick second. Okay, so from what I'm looking at, looks like you just purchased this back in 2022.
Yep.
Okay, got it. So there's about, probably a substantial amount on the loan balance. So let's just say if someone comes in with, the 260, is that something that you're looking to kind of walk away with scot-free, you're good? Or would you have to kind of think it over, for about a few months, or kind of what's the idea on that?
Well, the thing is, I just signed, I just renewed the contract with the tenant there.
Oh, so
at least I need at least 60 days or so, 30 days or 60 days to notify them.
Okay. Needs about 30 to 60 days. Okay. And you've been receiving, some cash offers from other investors, correct?
Oh, yes.
Got you.
Multiple. Yeah. They call me like almost every week.
Okay. Do you think it's necessary to sell it though? Like, is this something that you need to sell, or should you just keep the tenants in there?
Well, I don't need to sell it because right now I can make profit out of that,
Yeah. You like
just
the cash.
that, if people want to buy it, I can sell it. I look for something else.
Yep. I agree 100%. And that's why I asked that question, because it sounds like you're an investor. You're renting the property out. And I know most investors, they like cash flow. They don't want to they don't want to give away that cash flow. I'm that guy. I don't like giving away my cash flow. But let's just say, just hypothetically speaking, if I were to give you the 260, I know there's a loan balance that we would have to pay off. What would you need in order to walk away from the property?
What do you mean?
Like how much cash after the loan balance is paid off? We cover commissions. I'm sorry, not commissions, but we cover closing costs and everything. What are you looking to net in your pocket after everything is all settled and done?
This property is, I already pay off this property, so there's no loan, nothing.
Gotcha. So you wouldn't walk away with anything?
Because I don't own any loan.
Oh, it's free and clear?
It's free and clear.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. I'm used to people whenever someone purchases a property, they'll put a hard money loan or maybe a conventional loan on a property. That's just what I'm used to. So, and the way that we do is go ahead.
It's just because I have a few other properties, so I just take the equity loan out and then
paid it off. Gotcha. Okay. That's pretty smart. All righty. Well, I'm gonna just ask just a few questions. I'm gonna make those questions quick, just to the point, because I know you're busy. But I know you're renting this one now. How much is the rent going for?
Well, I cannot tell you that.
Okay. If I want to purchase it, I would want to know, what the current. Here's the reason I'm asking, because if we buy it, if we come to an agreement and we purchase it, and maybe we'll get this later on. But if we purchase this, and I want to, know exactly what I'm cash flowing on this property, I would just have to know what are these people paying. That way, I know based off of their rents, my purchase price justifies what we're, purchasing this for. If that makes sense.
Yeah, of course.
I just got confused myself.
Well, the rent that I have right now is I think it's almost 2,000.
Okay, so pretty close to about two grand for rents, and you kind of have an estimate of the taxes and insurance payment. Just a ballpark number.
I don't remember exactly the property tax for that. Probably you can find that on the website.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'll get it figured out. Just getting a ballpark. So I'm thinking it's worth probably 250. If I wasn't able to do the 260, is that a deal breaker?
What is that?
If 260, if I cannot come in with 260 cash, is that going to be a deal breaker?
I don't know about that.
Gotcha.
Never had that thought before.
Yeah. No worries, man. No worries. That's the reason I make these calls. It's just to see, like, hey, is there a way that we can come up with some type of an agreement to purchase this property? And if the answer is no, if you're saying, hey, if you can't do 260, cash, then I don't want to sell the property. That's fine. We have another way that we can purchase the property for, full asking price.
So if it's you, how much you're going to pay from me? How much you're going to pay? Willing to pay?
Let me see.
If I ask for that 260.
Give me a second. You're basically asking what would be my cash offer. Give me a quick second. Let me run some comparables. Everything in there is already fixed up, I'm assuming, because you'll have a tenant in there, so we wouldn't have to fix anything up. All righty.
That tenant, they faithfully rent for the past 2-3 years.
Okay, nice.
Since I purchased that property.
Nice. Okay. 19327. Give me a second. 327. And I might get quiet for a little bit. That's just because I'm running some comparables on your property. Just want to make sure that we're purchasing this at a good price.
I know that the price in that area it will go up.
Yep. Agree 100%. So you know, obviously investors, we're looking for discounts whenever we're purchasing properties. So if 260 does not work for me, what I'll do is I'll let you know like up front, hey, I don't think I can do that number, but here's a cash offer. And if that cash offer does not work for you, then we can maybe, you know, have a second conversation when you have some time about maybe doing something, you know, maybe some type of seller financing or something like that. That makes sense.
Well, just like I said, you know, whatever you want to offer, just give me, you know.
Perfect. Perfect. Okay.
I can take a look at that.
All righty. Give me a quick second. Yeah, I'm seeing comparables. Everything is selling for like 230 to 250. Rents are about between 1,700 up to 2,100. Which is really, really good. I don't see any cash sales, which is what I'm looking for. Give me a second. Give me a quick second. Oh, here's one. I found a cash sale. So 250. If your property's worth 250 and I get it at 75 cents, that'll be around that price. Okay. Now, before I give you this offer, I do not want you to punch me in the stomach, but I'm getting a loan to purchase this property. Okay. In order for me to buy this, I gotta raise the capital and yada yada. It doesn't matter, but I'm just letting you know, if I come in with all cash, we cover closing costs, we keep the tenant in place. The tenant, they're what are they staying for, like another year, 12 months?
They contract for a year.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so we'll come in, we'll purchase it all cash, we'll honor the lease, and all that means is they're gonna stay inside the home after we purchase the property. They don't have to know anything. You know, we can give them a 60-day notice, but we're not looking to kick them out. We're just looking to keep them there and let them know, hey, there is a new owner. Yeah.
I have a property. You know, what is it? The one that taking care of my property. My property manager. I have one person doing that for me right now.
Gotcha. Okay, so if this one is worth,
go
ahead.
The contract with that property manager, you know, we can cancel it.
Okay. Oh, so you have property management in place?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
That's why you know, we have an inspection for the house every single year.
Nice. I love it. I freaking love it. Okay. Again, man, don't punch me in the stomach. But if we're coming in with all cash, this is where we would have to be in order for it to make sense for us. We'll be somewhere in a ballpark of around 150.
No way.
Let me see something. You said no way?
Nope.
Got it. What do you think would be the best number that you could do for us?
Well, I already told you.
Yeah, that's pretty much market value. And you know, investors, we gotta get some type of discount.
Well, then I don't need to sell it. That's why I told you. I don't know from the beginning.
Gotcha. Is that too low?
Make profit. I don't need to sell.
Is that number too low?
Too low.
Okay. So if 150 is low, what do you think we can make like a real deal where I feel like I'm winning, you feel like you're winning? I know 260 is your number, and I know for a fact I cannot do that number. That's market value, and I just can't pay that. The only way that I can pay that is if we do some type of seller financing, and I give you an upfront payment. That'll be the only way that I can make the 260 work.
then I don't need to sell it.
Got it. Sounds good, man. I appreciate it. So
Okay.
let's do this. I'm gonna save your number. I'm gonna keep it, and like maybe every 6 months or so, I'm just gonna just send you a quick text. Hey, man, how's the properties? Everything good? Just to see if we can maybe possibly work out a deal. Maybe the property increases in value or something like that, and we can come up on our number.
Well, just like I say, whenever you can offer me a good deal, then I sell it.
Okay, so what would be what's a good deal?
Well, that's what I'm telling you. Close to that number.
So we have to get close to that 260.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. I think the best option would be obviously listing it on the market, but you can't because there's a tenant in there. Or otherwise, you just go ahead and.
One person already offered me 248, but I did not do it.
Wow, someone offered 248. Was this a homestead buyer?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, got you. That's probably why they're looking to live there. I'm looking to make this, an investment property and cash flow on it. So that makes sense. I would have probably taken the 248 if that came across my table, especially off market with no commissions or anything. But I think that's a good idea to just hold on to it. But this is just, us as investors, we have to get discounts in order to make purchases and, trying to generate the cash flow that we want to make. So again, don't kick me in the stomach for that offer, but that's just as a business, that's how we pretty much make money.
Sure.
All righty, man. I appreciate your time.
Bye.
All right, cool. I already knew where that was going. So he declined the offer. Do I cry about it? No. I just set him up as a long-term nurture. He bought this in 22, and the house is like, this mud is nice. It's like really, really nice. He's not open to terms, which is fine. He don't want to put it on the market. No big deal. He just ain't motivated. I could have asked him a little bit more questions, but I just trying to keep the conversation going. So I'm gonna mark him as a long-term nurture. He's renting it out for $2,000. Needs 30 to 60 days to. And I have his motivation down here. There isn't like a lot of pain points that he has. Let me answer somebody's question. The question was, do you have VAs calling before it gets to you, the closer? What list are you calling on? So yes and no. I had maybe 6 VAs that got cut down to 2 VAs. And I also have lead managers. They're all Americans, which is funny. But so let me stand up so I can have a little bit more energy right quick. Sitting down, that shit drains me. All right. Hopefully y'all can still see me. Let me go to this thing. Okay, there we go. All right. So in about 2 minutes, I'm about to log off and then I'm gonna hop back on at 2:00. But yes, I had around 6 VAs. We had to make some adjustments to the team. So now we only have 2 VAs. And then as far as the cold calls, one of my VAs, he does not cold call. He just does all the, like the admin stuff, pulling lists, skip tracing, like deep diving into leads, all of that type of stuff. The other VA, yes, he cold calls, but we're only cold calling pre-foreclosures. I have the entire team. Everybody's cold calling pre-foreclosures. So we have like 3 closers. Those closers, they are also cold calling pre-foreclosures. Now, why would you have a closer cold call, these leads? Obviously, one reason is because these are pre-foreclosure leads. So if you think about it, with the pre-foreclosures, there's not going to be like thousands and 5,000 lists or leads for pre-foreclosures. There's going to be like 100 to maybe 500, maybe 1,000. You can get 1,000 pre-foreclosure leads depending on what market you're in. So instead of us having our VAs cold call them, we have everybody cold calling them, because you never know it. They might be ready like right now, hot off the press. So we have everyone cold calling pre-foreclosures. But as far as do we have VAs cold calling for us before it gets to the closer? Before we started doing the pre-foreclosure marketing, yes, we had lead managers that would set up the calls for the closers. And those lead managers, they were not VAs. They were not in the Philippines. They were here in America. So I hope I answered that question. But I'm about to log off for about an hour, just because I don't want YouTube to shut me down. Actually, I just don't want y'all to get bored. That's the real reason. But other than that, okay, yeah, we're good. But other than that, I'll be back at 3. I'll be making more calls. Y'all hear me making more offers. So far, I've been getting a lot of engagement and I love it. So y'all keep this up. Someone, okay. But anyway, yeah, y'all keep this up right here. I'm gonna be going live every single day at 10 o'clock Central Standard Time. And if y'all need me to, talk to y'all's leads while I'm live, we can do that. Y'all can just send me the information. We'll get on the phone with them right here live so that y'all can hear me. Yeah, I just have fun doing this stuff. So I'll see y'all in about an hour. Let me get out of here before I keep talking. I'll see y'all later. All right.